There are a number of funding instruments and sources for financing forest and landscape restoration. These include climate finance, which includes voluntary carbon markets, REC+, as well as adaptation funds, and development cooperation through development banks, as well as international agencies, non-governmental organizations, including national and international ones. There are also environmental funds that are available in some countries. And there's of course the national resources and budgets. And finally, there's the non-traditional funding sources such as crowdfunding. When developing a strategy for financing FLR, it is important that we look at blending or mixing these different financing options.
In order for money to flow, you need to see a very evident way of generating a risk-adjusted rate of return on your investment. The way that we've been thinking of forest landscape restoration up to this point is it's a kind of integrated ecological, economic approach that doesn't have within it a very explicit way of generating that return that investors need. Blended finance simply describes the different components of money that you need to put in order ultimately that the private finance can flow. And the place you start is by ensuring that the people that are working on the ground have the capacity that is necessary in order to make an investment opportunity actually take place. If you've got a forestry project, those people need to be trained in order to show how it is that that project is going to deliver the return you need for the investor.
Most of the degraded area have been already occupied by local people, whether or not through the customary or statutory tenureship. If we have the proper financing mechanisms, that would ensure the social responsibilities of the local people will be part of forest landscape restoration.
What we have lacking is funds in marketing and capability building of the people's organization, like in enterprise development, the need for the transformation of POs into entrepreneurial people's organization. If they have their income, they will not resort to the illegal activities.
A second piece could be an investment that comes from a public finance institution that is prepared to lose that money if it means the presence of that money brings in the private finance at the end.
We're looking in IFC at opportunities, particularly in areas like forest carbon financing, the whole area of reduced emissions from deforestation, forest degradation. We also are investing in what we call upstream wood supply, and that would include planted forests.
Government funding otherwise limited compared with the development target. We mobilize money from the society, from the private sector, and also get the support from the international donor. For the private sector, I think we have an initiative to attract the big investor who cooperative with the villager.
I think collaboration is key. We're seeing in the marketplace a lot more interest from policymakers, regulators, financial institutions, real market companies in sustainable business in general. We're starting to see, I think, more pro-business competition around sustainability as a concept. We're seeing a lot more criticism and concern around the issues. So we think there's a good interest from a wide range of stakeholders to find solutions.
What we hope to bring as a network is that we can help connect different funders and different capital providers to opportunities and for greater impact, to the right partners that can help them implement the kinds of programs that they would like to see happen in the various countries in this region. We also want to build their capacity to better understand the issues at hand and also how to find better ways and more effective ways to create greater impact.
We have to ensure the sustainability of the livelihood of local people will be maintained in supporting the ecosystem and also at the same time producing or generating more forest products and services for the society.
We want investment in nature to be something that finance institutions just do because it's the right thing to do, because it'll make the planet habitable in 50 years' time, but also because it's a place where they can go where they know they're going to get returns. And that they would put money there in the same way as they would put money into investing in a road or whatever else it might be.